Okay.
Where's our logo?
It's coming. Give it a second. There it is.
What just happened? It was just a full transition straight to us. Usually it starts with the black logo.
Hold on. There. We did it.
All right.
Now we'll come out of it like normal.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
There we go. There.
Wow.
We did it.
Man, that was gorgeous. How you doing, Adam?
I'm doing good.
Doing good?
Doing good.
That hat is pretty bright. Matches your Taylor Target's cup.
I know. I was trying to be thematic.
Mm-hmm.
Thematic.
Mm-hmm.
And I just kind of like orange.
I know you do.
I just kind of like orange.
I know you do.
I am what I am.
I am what I am. Adam, we match again.
We do.
We're both in black.
Back in black, baby.
It was like the ultimate football run out for the Allen Mustangs. We were decked out all black. Like I had black cleats, black socks, black pants, black jersey, black helmet.
That sounds hot.
No, it wasn't fun for that first two weeks of the season.
It's like, can we be home?
Yeah. No,
can we be white?
That was rough. That was definitely rough. I think we were. I think the black unis were our home jerseys.
That would have been your your aways would have been your whites. That's right.
Yeah, my aways.
White's basketball, right?
I can't remember.
Yeah,
man.
white's basketball.
I can't.
White's basketball. Home's white.
I can't remember.
Yeah. Which is. Yeah.
See, we were gold, so we didn't have a white jersey.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just your light color
in basketball.
Yeah.
Because I also played basketball.
Yeah.
And I don't look like I was a basketball player. But I was pretty salty, bud. Pretty salty. Dropped 28 on Rattan, Oklahoma.
Rattan? What position did you play?
What do you think I played?
You played power.
I played center.
Yeah.
Right.
You played right in the middle. Power forward or center, one of the two of those.
Yeah, I was a center. Obviously played guys. We played a team from Mount St. Mary's. Here in Oklahoma City. And they had a kid who was 7 foot tall. Had to guard him all night. Vanos had a kid that was 6'9".
Mm-hmm.
Played Moss, Oklahoma had a kid who was 6'8", and he had a glass eye, and it was an 8-ball.
What? Was he also carrying a shank?
Yes, 100%. He was the most intimidating person I'd ever seen on a basketball court.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
But my deal is that obviously I'm not super tall. I mean, I'm a tall guy.
Yeah, but you're not 7 foot tall.
But I'm not 7 foot tall. I'm not 6'8".
Yeah.
I mean, you could play a 6'8" guy. I'm giving up 5-6 inches to him.
Yeah.
But my deal is that I used my football, right?
You're more aggressive.
I was very aggressive. I fell out of 56% of every game I played in high school. I started, and I fell out of 56% of the games.
Oh, man.
I just played really, really physical. And
I'm here to hurt people.
I love playing schools that didn't have football because they weren't physical.
Yeah.
And we were just physical, you know? I mean, being a football school, and we would come out, and we were good at basketball. We'd come out and we'd just be more physical than everybody.
Yeah.
And so, usually this guy catches a guy posts up and he's catching the ball on the block. Well, instead against me, he's catching it 3 foot off the block because I've just leaned into you. Yeah, I've just leaned into you and kind of forced you out there.
Pushed him out.
I played dirty.
Yeah.
I played dirty, Adam.
I didn't see that coming.
You didn't see that coming? I'm picking up on your sarcasm now.
I laced that one full of it.
What would have been your perspective? Old Brad Clay.
I don't know. Were you in the back of their knees?
Yeah. One of my favorite moves. Somebody really kind of posted
Give them
hard
the chair.
on me. Yeah, you put one knee behind them, and then you come underneath their arm, and you put your elbow kind of in their chest. But you don't throw them. You just stand up straight.
Yeah.
And they flip over your knee, and you're like, whoa, you tripped.
You give them the chair.
I gave a lot of chairs.
Yeah.
I pinched.
I was going to say, are you a pincher?
I'm a pincher.
Yeah.
I'd pinch you. You'd come across, and you'd lean back. You did. I know where soft spots are, the kidneys. Things like that. I wore on them.
Yeah.
And I got a lot of
56% of the games.
I did. I fell out of 56% of the games. I get caught doing some of those things. I had multiple technicals when I was in high school. It's just, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I don't apologize for who I was. on the court. I got standing ovations multiple times from other teams' fans when I foul out. They were super excited.
Yeah.
Standing ovations, a lot of one finger waves.
Yeah. Telling you you're number one.
I was number one, bud. number one in their hearts and in their program.
Yeah.
I was number 34 in the program.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good times, man.
Yeah.
Great times.
Yeah. I didn't play high school basketball. I wish I would have played multi-sports. But there was like that.
Yeah, it's kind of the stigma, though. You went to a big school.
Yeah,
right?
It's a deal there where it's like,
just a reminder. Sam Bradford touched your butt
every day.
Sam Bradford,
Heisman Trophy winning NFL
number one NFL overall pick.
Playing hands, touch my rump every day.
Yep,
every day in practice.
Oh man.
So yeah, no, they're I wish I would have everything. Like I wish I would have played every sport.
But that's a difference between big school and small school, I think, in a lot of ways. Like in big schools, you're kind of almost encouraged to play one sport, and in a small school, like we need bodies.
Yes.
Right. So I lettered in football, basketball, baseball. I threw disc and shot put and track, and then my senior year, we already talked about this before, but I was on the Allen golf team, the inaugural Allen golf team. Right. Was I good? No. Was it fun? Yes. Did I quit a tournament one time in the middle of it? Yes. Did I go and just eat hot dogs and drink Dr. Peppers in the clubhouse afterwards? I did.
Cheese fries was my jam. The clubhouse cheese fries are always the best cheese fries.
Clubhouse cheese fries.
Like it, they still do them up at Lake Hefner, the golf course.
Just the thought of that almost made me poop my pants just now.
I love some.
Oh, cheese fries.
Golly,
I wish I could eat lactose. I just do. I wish.
There's sometimes you have. So there
you
was
know
an
what,
instance.
buddy? Hey,
there was an instance, Brad.
No, I sometimes I just say it's worth it.
That's not what you say. What you say is, I just want to punish myself.
I did say that. Sometimes I get angry at myself, and I know I can.
It's always when it's when I know you're in the deepest, darkest part of the pit. When I know you want to go eat cheese. I've got to match how I feel with what's coming out of my butt.
It is true.
Oh God.
It is true. That is a shameful thing to admit, but it is true. 100%. That is true.
So the last time this happened.
Well, all right. It wasn't long ago. I shared on the last podcast about us going to Prairie Fire.
Yeah.
In Elk City.
Yeah.
And I got ordered shrimp cocktails.
Yeah.
Let Brett pay for that.
Yeah.
And then they do a spicy Caesar salad. That
sounds really good.
It's excellent. A little cayenne pepper in it.
Yeah, that sounds really good,
buddy. Life changing. So good. But then they did a sauteed broccoli.
I love broccoli.
It was me too. Love broccoli.
You know what I love more than broccoli?
What's that?
Broccolini. You ever had the broccolinis?
Are those like baby ones?
Yes.
Broccolini. I just call it a short tree.
No. They're like, the broccolinis are like long, and it's like broccoli. It's like if broccoli and asparagus had a one night stand. That is what broccolini is to me.
Well, thanks for that mental picture, bud.
You're welcome. Some things you can't unsee.
Right.
But
Veggie Tales.
Oh gosh. Oh, we just scarred everybody from the 90s. That is just
good God. No, you did it. Why did you? There's a lot of ways.
Said Veggie Tales.
You could have.
You said Veggie Tales.
You didn't have
no
to use a one night stand reference.
Okay, they had intercourse.
Oh my God.
Hey, look at that. It's time to eat. Let me get.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
It's ready.
Anyway, sorry. There's six or seven people that are listening to
this. It's a family-friendly show. Ask your parents.
No, oh my gosh. Ask your parents.
Yeah. They have to edit that out. It'll be fine. We don't edit these.
I really don't.
It just is what it is.
I really don't. These fall back on me.
Yeah.
And I don't edit things out. Anyway.
Yes. So yeah.
So I had the sauteed broccoli, but I also had, with my bone-in ribeye, loaded mashed potatoes.
Oh. And that's how bad it is. Even the minimal amount of dairy that's in a mashed. I guess there's quite a bit of butter though.
Yeah, no, there was sour cream and.
Oh, so it was full. You had all parts.
Listen,
of the dairy.
Prairie Fire does it big. Amy does it. She do you right, bro. I mean, it's good. There's bacon in it. There's cheese, some sour cream mixed in, a lot of butter in those mashed potatoes.
My stomach's literally eating itself right now.
All right, and anyway, 2 a.m. Laying in bed at Raiden. My butthole woke me up.
Hey, what are you doing?
Hey.
That's what he says.
We got a problem.
So your
butthole, boss. Hey, we got a problem.
Your butthole kind of sounds like Nick Nolte.
Yeah.
Hey, Brad.
Hey, Brad. Yeah,
we've got a problem.
We've got a problem. Yeah, we got a problem. We need to
hit a toilet ASAP, Brad.
And so 2 a.m. I was.
You let out the mashed potatoes.
I let out the mashed potatoes in front of that giant mirror in that bathroom.
Watching yourself in shame.
Oh, it was. Yeah. Anyway, so good times there with the old lactose aspect of things. Anyway, Adam.
Yeah.
We got a box.
We got a box?
We got a box. I haven't opened it.
A boxing.
We got a boxing. We got a box here from our friends from Deer Camp.
Deer Camp Coffee. Huh?
All right.
As seen on the hey, is this the fancy brand?
I don't know. I haven't opened it. What do we got?
Oh, right.
What do we got?
We have got
some more. It smells incredible.
That smells really good. That is the official Final Descent Outdoors Rise Brew Hunt Deer Camp Coffee.
Got another bag. Oh, it's a bag. It's full of them.
It's full. We got 6 bags.
6 bags.
Should we do a giveaway with one of them?
100%. You want to do it for the podcast?
Yeah.
Let's give away one on the podcast.
Okay.
How do we do that?
I don't know. You ask for it.
You
just somehow, some way you text Brad.
Here's my number.
Here's his number.
405.
405.
No. Remember that time I almost gave away Kendall's cell phone number?
Yes.
On the show?
Oh, that would have been bad.
That would have been so bad. That would have been so bad.
So apparently we're going to figure out a way.
Yeah, we got to figure out a way to do this. Let's see.
Like comment on the YouTube video?
Yeah, how about that? You want to do that? Like you on this, you go and you actually make a comment.
Go comment on the YouTube video, and then
send me the coffee.
One.
Send me the coffee.
Send me the coffee.
Comment. Send me the coffee. So if you just listen to this through Spotify or Apple Podcast or one of them other weird ones,
go jump over to the YouTube channel.
Go to the YouTube channel
and type in a comment. Send me the coffee.
Yes.
And then we'll put all the names in a hat. And pick one.
Yes.
This is how we do it.
Yep, that's what we're gonna do. And so we'll do that. So go to our YouTube channel, Final Descent Outdoors on YouTube. You'll be able to find
most couple recent episodes are out there.
Yeah.
Yep,
exactly. Be able to watch some of our stuff, but you'll be able to find this episode.
Yeah.
And
send me the coffee.
Send me the coffee. That's what you comment.
We did it.
What are we going to name this episode? I feel like we need to have a name.
Send me the coffee.
Okay, perfect. It's called Send Me the Coffee. And not only are we talking about our Deer Camp Coffee sponsor, our other sponsor just made an appearance.
Longest running sponsor.
Yeah, longest running partner of the Final Descent Outdoors podcast is Burlington Northern Santa Fe.
Choo choo.
Yeah, I can hear them in the background.
Yeah.
Rolling on by. 18-wheeler, roll on.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we'll give away a bag of this coffee.
It really does. Like when you open that box, the whole room now smells like a coffee shop.
I can't smell anything.
Yeah.
I mean, when I get right down into I mean, when I'm here.
When you are uncomfortably close.
Oh, yeah, it smells really, really good. Mm-hmm. That's about the only time I can smell.
That's the one we're going to give away. The one that you've molested.
I licked it.
I touched it with my tongue.
Yeah, it was really, really inappropriately close. Anyway, we'll give away a bag of the old Final Descent Outdoors coffee. We can definitely do that. And then, we talked about Kendall Jones for a second there.
Mm-hmm.
Kendall, because I know you don't do the social medias. Do you know where Kendall has been? last week.
Where?
Israel.
Israel.
Incredible.
In the land of the.
Yeah. Or also known as, where Jesus is from.
Yeah.
I was going to lean more that direction with it.
I don't know. I just always think about Hebrew and how you have to be able to get flimmy.
So she has been there, man. She went to Nazareth, obviously through Jerusalem, the Dead Sea. She got baptized in the Jordan.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
That is just fancy.
Isn't that awesome?
Wow.
She's texting me. She's like, I want to come back. I want you to go with me. We have to come back and do this, and wow. Super, super awesome. But anyway,
if I went and did that, I'd just be kind of a hot mess the whole time.
Yeah, just crying the whole time.
I'd just be kind of crying the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably would anyway.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a hot mess. Hot Mess Express. Choo choo. Get on. Yeah. Come on, ride a train. Choo choo, ride.
Oh, God.
Veggie Tales from the other side.
Oh, God. Oh, gosh.
Oh, man.
Oh,
I may never speak at another church again.
Yeah, that's done. That is done.
I'm going to need to find something else to do. I'm never getting asked back.
Send me the copy. Oh, gosh.
Anyway, but also, so it's super cool if you don't follow Kendall on social media. You should totally do that. She's posted some awesome stuff from the Middle East, over there in Jerusalem, man, in Israel, and like I said, Nazareth. She went all over the place. Super cool.
Have you seen the stuff? If you go to where the historical sites where Sodom and Gomorrah are, you can actually go into the riverbeds and dig up balls of sulfur. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
For real?
So I went deep into a rabbit hole of some YouTube videos the other day. It's like ones that you like what time is it? Oh my gosh. And it was an incredible series. Archaeologist, he's in there, and they go to a graveyard that was located what they think is like south of Sodom and the city of Sodom, and the archaeologists, I can't even say the word. I'm not even
archaeologists.
Yeah, they are figuring out that this graveyard looks like it was attacked, like an onslaught of fire and doom. And they're like, who would attack a graveyard? Makes no sense, right? Why would you attack a graveyard? The people are already dead. Well, you go into the riverbed, and there's none of this on the dry land is out there, but in the riverbed where like these burning brimstone fireballs of death were falling on this town.
Sorry, yeah. Mm-hmm.
In the riverbed, you can just go through with a shovel and lightly scrape the surface and find these sulfur balls. People find them, set them out, and they light them on fire, and they just.
Shut up.
Yeah, it's
no
crazy.
Way. That's not real.
It is totally real.
It's not real.
The Bible.
Just read it on the internet.
The Bible is real.
Mm-mm.
Yes, it is. It's done. So, and then they did some cosmic history stuff, looking at comets and their patterns. And this is the crazy one. Around that time, there seemed to be some kind of what they call a celestial event, where a comet or asteroid that was mostly composed of sulfur hit that area of the world. Mind blown. Pretty crazy.
That's pretty wild.
Pretty crazy stuff. And I was like, I want to go there.
God use science.
Yeah, science and the Lord.
Wow.
So I want to go there because I want to go get a sulfur ball and be and light it on fire.
Is that the only reason you want to go?
There's more reasons, but there's a reason.
So I learned something.
Yeah.
Through this process of Kendall going. So I'm an admin on Kendall's social media page, her Facebook page.
Something you can't unsee.
No, that is true. There are many things that I can't unsee.
Yeah. People are disgusting.
People are disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Kendall does get horrible messages from, and it's not even just from men.
Yeah.
There's some women who have sent some explicitly bad things.
Horrible
things. Right.
Yes.
But Kendall goes to Israel. And one of the things that I always really appreciate about Kendall is that she does a very good job with modesty.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, Kendall's a pretty girl, you know, but she does a great job with modesty. You know, there's some girls in the outdoor industry, I think we've talked about this before, you know, they're like, oh, I'm just out here shooting my bow in my bikini, you know.
Yeah.
And it's, you know.
Makes sense,
right? Who hasn't?
Yeah.
You know, not
it's my
me.
favorite thing to do.
Me too. You know, it's a great evening.
Sometimes the airs just get a blow across my tummy, and it helps me shoot better.
Mm-hmm. Just relaxing.
Yes.
You know.
We've been behind the curve this entire time.
We've
been doing it wrong this entire time.
But Kendall, she went to the Dead Sea, and you know, the mud in the Dead Sea is just full of so many minerals that you like put it on you.
Mm-hmm.
And so she did this a social media, just her Instagram story, Facebook story, of her like not even like, I mean, like mid stomach up, showing like herself covered in the mud.
Yeah,
she's in a bikini top, but she's covered in the mud.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
People
these
going
dudes,
crazy.
These dudes, unbelievable. I was floored by the comments, by the things that were said to her, sent to her, that are, I mean, I cannot imagine. I mean, Adam, things, I mean, this podcast pretty rough already, all right? Things that I could not ever imagine speaking to someone.
Yeah.
In a sexual sense.
Mm-hmm.
Horrible, detail out. This is what I'm thinking.
Wow.
Depravity.
Yeah. Depravity. Total depravity,
and so,
as some would say.
So, you know what I did?
I bet you responded to a lot of them.
I started freaking coming after people yesterday. I started coming after people on Kendall's Facebook page yesterday. These men. Married. Men that are well old enough to be your father.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all kinds. Saying horrible, explicit things to this 20-something-year-old girl. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And so
sad.
I ripped a guy, like, I mean, he laid, I mean, just horrific details of his thought process with her. And I laid into him, bro. And I'm like, you are a disgusting human being. I said, one, what do you think that someone that has 1.5 million social media followers responds to her own social media stuff? She has a team of people that do this.
Yeah.
I'm in the back, you know, the back end, and be able to see the messages or whatever. I don't hardly ever respond to them. Kendall kept me on to be able to, like, kind of help with spiritual stuff when people bring stuff up and be able to answer. But I mean, I just, like I said yesterday, I hopped in. I'm like, she has a media team, and as a guy, I want you to know that you're disgusting. I can't believe you would speak these things to someone or have the gall to think that it's okay to say these things to someone. And I laid into a guy, and I did this with several. But what I started to do is that if I felt like this guy probably has a girl, like, I mean, some inappropriate comments. One guy, I went to his profile, screenshotted. No, I went to his profile, found his wife.
You went deep.
I found his wife, took a screenshot of her profile and said, "Is this your girl?" And he's like, "Oh my gosh, you responded." And I said, "No, Kendall doesn't respond. I'm part of her media team, and as a man, I'm responding to all the inappropriate things that have been sent to her." And I'm responding to the inappropriate ones. And he was like, "Oh, okay, sounds good. Good night." And I was like, "Oh no, we're not done." And I was like, "You are disgusting. You know, things like this, these screenshots, I got it, bud. Like, these don't go away. These could haunt you for forever." You know, and I just, like, laid into him, and he was like, "I've been drinking. I'm sorry." You know, apologizing. Anyway.
Yeah.
It was wild. It's multiple people.
It's just crazy.
Yeah. Dude, we have daughters. We have daughters.
No, I know. I don't even want to even think about having that.
When are you gonna let your kids have social media, bud?
I don't even want to think about it.
Okay, well, it's time to start.
No. I'm just probably going to not let them. Just never.
Yeah.
When are they going to have it? No.
What about a cell phone?
16.
16
is what I want, but we'll see.
Okay.
See how it works.
Yeah. My two oldest have their phones now.
Yeah.
But it's a little bit of a different situation than what you have because my kid, they are a long ways from us during the school day.
Yeah.
You know,
we've looked into some things like those watches or those other deals
we
that
did
have
an Apple Watch for a while.
Yeah, that where like you can specifically call like some people and all that stuff. It's just crazy.
Just to get the old flip phone.
And like you think about things like that's what Hurley's like, well, I have a phone, and I said, yeah, and it's going to be operated like this. I was like, yep. If I'm paying for it, you're going to have a flip phone, mainly because I'm cheap.
Yeah. You are cheap, dude. You are so cheap. It's good. It's not a bad thing, but you are super cheap.
I'm thrifty.
Let's talk about that new car you got, bud.
The new whip.
The new whip.
The old 2005 Honda Civic LX Special Edition. Manual transmission, 41 miles to the gallon.
How's that going for Casey?
Oh, she hasn't driven it yet. But Deb did tell her that she'd come up and teach her how to do it.
Well, it's not hard.
I know it's not hard. It's just the fact that if you, as a husband, you teach your wife to do something, it always kind of ends well.
Can I borrow it from time to time?
A rental.
Mm-hmm. Because we talked about buying one of these for the company.
We did.
And then this is what's crazy is that I feel like we're not even friends really anymore.
What?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Because you're just like, oh, by the way, you know that thing that we've talked about? I bought a car. I've had it for a few days, and I just haven't mentioned it to you.
Yeah. We hadn't talked in a minute.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
I don't remember.
We had talked rarely.
I bought it on a Friday, and then we saw each other Sunday.
But you also knew you were going to buy it. It wasn't like, oh, there's a deal I can't pass up. I'm going to get it right now.
It kind of came about like real fast on Friday.
But still, like, I can't believe you didn't tell me. I'm just bothered by it. I was bothered by it then. I'm bothered by it now.
I wanted to drive up and you see it there, just like I did I did the same thing with the pickup truck, with the Ram. Same exact thing.
Yeah, but you didn't plan it that way.
Yeah, I was going to drive up and you're going to be like, what's the new car?
Yeah, okay.
It's true.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No,
you can't prove it.
I can't prove it, and that's the problem, but I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe it.
Some serious trust issues in this relationship.
That's fine. I don't believe you. And that's okay. Fine. I don't have to believe you.
That's fine. You don't have to believe me.
I know, because I don't.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm not bothered by it.
Anyway.
This podcast is off the rails.
This one's pretty rough.
It's off the rails.
Send me the coffee.
Send me the coffee.
I used my thermal the other night.
Oh, yeah. I need to send you the video. I used it the other night, too.
Did you?
Uh-huh. I shot a skunk at 275.
What?
Yes. Domed it.
Shut
Recorded
up.
it. Got it on video. Actually, I shot one at 275 and one at about 280. It was running up on the...
You hit him running?
It was running. I hit him at 2. It was awesome. Domed him.
There's a lot of things you're saying I don't believe. There's a lot of stuff, bud.
Good thing I got it on video.
That's wild.
Recorded. No, and here's the other thing about the thermal. So,
were they together?
No, these are 2 different nights.
Oh, okay.
So 2 different nights. So like I go out the first night and I see an armadillo running down, and that was just like boom, just easy. He's like 100 yards, not really that far.
Yeah.
And especially since I sighted it in that right there, and shot him. And then I'm just sitting there, like Predator, like looking, and this thing's like I see like something like just like a little whiff of a tail, and it starts to move, and right then I got on it and I held over it, and it just domed him, just smoked him. And I was like, did I hit him? because it kind of like stopped and it just stopped moving completely. And I thought, that's weird. It's like, I didn't think I shot him, but domed him. And then the next night, I had another skunk and I shot, missed the first shot, and he started running, and I hit him on the second shot. It was awesome.
That's pretty impressive.
It was awesome.
I hit a coyote yesterday with my .45 pistol at about 60 yards.
You did?
I did. I didn't kill him, but I hit him and he rolled.
Yeah.
He rolled and got up and took off. So I don't know where I hit him. I may have just grazed him.
Well, he didn't like it.
He did not like it. I was like, Brett was in the back seat and he was like, holy crap.
Yeah.
He's like, you hit him? Anyway, it was pretty awesome. But so I used my thermal.
Yeah.
My neighbor's yard has been just completely tore up by an armadillo.
Uh-huh.
And she was like, the older lady, you know, and she's like, please.
This neighbor?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, please. Can you kill this armadillo?
Yeah.
So I got thermal out. It's not mounted yet.
Yeah.
You know, on a gun. So I got it out. I got put my Crocs in 4-wheel drive.
Mm-hmm.
Go out in the backyard. I'm looking. Right. All right. I'm looking. I see a possum outside the fence on in the pasture with the donkey. And I'm looking, and I look to my right, and there he is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's just glowing, just out there rooting up the backyard. Anyway, so I go in, get the old JTS, that home defense pump shotgun.
Yeah, the pump shotgun.
Oh, yeah, loaded it up. Got me a flashlight.
Yeah.
Like holding it. Anyway, get that thermal. Dude, I walked from here to my computer from him.
Yeah.
He's just doing his thing.
Yeah.
I clicked the light on, put it up against my chest.
Uh-huh.
Got the shotgun kind of up, and I just, like, all in one motion, like, flipped it. Like, got the gun. And he sits up. He's like, oh.
And you're like, night.
Oh, bro. Right in the chest from 5 yards, and I was shooting a 3-inch number 2.
Oh man!
I mean, he rolled,
cut him in half.
Oh, he rolled backwards, dude, like 6 feet, just end over end. Just rolled him up.
Oh.
That was a lot of fun.
Oh man!
Easy old thermal backyard.
Yeah, my dad. So I'm the next morning. I grab, like, there's a magazine out in my house, and so I'm like, what the heck, why is the magazine here? I go put it back in the drawer where it goes.
Yeah.
And then later my dad's like, I got the thermal out last night. So my dad came into the bunkhouse, got the rifle, went outside, and he's like, yeah, I hit an armadillo, shot a skunk. Because I got that old shooting bench just sitting out there. Yeah. And we just set up there the thing, and it's just like a turret. You're just scanning, looking for anything that's alive. And then the next day, like, all the vultures are like, this is the best house we've ever been to.
Hey, man, let me tell you, dude, we got to get that chair and put it in the back of a pickup and drive around.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that'd be awesome. The other night, it was like a long evening, and so I was like, I'm going to just go up. I rode the four-wheeler up to the top of the hill. Saw 4 deer bedding down.
Oh, that's cool.
That was kind of cool. Possum, smoked it. And then I had an armadillo when I shot the possum. And an armadillo started running, but didn't know where to run, so it came running right at me. So I shot the armadillo probably about 10 yards away, just right in the face.
Attaboy.
Yeah, it is the most fun you can have with a gun. Like, there's nothing better than being like Predator.
No, it is, man. It's a cheat code.
It is the cheat code of all.
It is a cheat code.
Well, and those deer, they never got up. I don't have a suppressor. Like, I'm there over there.
Yeah.
And when I'm shooting this way, and every time I'd shoot, I'd look back over at them, and they were all just like,
just not even worried about it.
They didn't care.
Yeah, you can't see me.
They didn't care.
Not even worried about it.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah, we got to get that suppressor thing going.
Yeah, we need that bad. That would be super legit.
Mm-hmm.
That will make all the difference in the world.
Yeah, no, it definitely will. We got to make that.
Yeah.
We got to make that happen.
Yeah.
That's a full setup.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Yeah.
We got deer season, obviously, right around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
It's here. I can't believe it. Starting filming for season 13.
We're doing it?
I don't know.
How flip a coin, or?
I don't know.
So we're going to have to talk about it at some point.
No.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff. We're supposed to go to Africa.
That's supposed to. We'll see.
Supposed to go to Africa next August.
We'll see. That's, golly, that's feels so far away.
It does feel like a long way away.
We just got through August.
We did.
We did. Like, Africa.
Yeah.
Africa.
That's
another continent.
Yeah.
Man.
It's kind of like VeggieTales, you know?
I did have a...
you were going to say you had a story about...
I had a proud papa moment.
Yeah, give me the old proud papa moment, man.
So, there's two things. So, on Wednesday nights, I try to, cut out of the office around 4, something, get up to the church, starting to get ready for youth stuff, And by then, Hurley's usually home, and he's been going up to the church with me and helping, and we had to switch our youth room with our adults because we had outgrown the youth room.
Okay.
So we were downstairs in the auditorium now.
Okay.
And so in order to do that, though, our Wednesday night meals also kind of overtaken its bounds. So we've been having to take down.
Having to bump that too.
We're having to take down chairs in the auditorium and set up tables and then reset the chairs up. And so Hurley's been going up there and helping me take down chairs. Which was like, yeah, that's awesome. I never asked him. He just said, "Can I go help?" I was like, "That's awesome. Great. Yeah, awesome." And then last week we were there, and one of these younger kids was there playing around, and so he kind of went and played with this younger kid that's easily, maybe a year younger than Josie.
Oh, okay.
And he just hung out with him the whole time, played with him, had fun. I was like, man, great job. I know that wasn't the most optimum thing you wanted to go do is play with a 4-year-old, but he did it the whole time. Then, so there's been a couple things like that. Then this morning, Casey comes to me with the phone, and she's got tears in her eyes, and I'm like, oh, crap, what happened? And she shows me a story that another kid in Hurley's classroom wrote, and it said, tell a story about a hero you have.
Oh, gosh.
And so I don't even think I have it on my phone. It's on Casey's phone. But it said, I want to tell a story about my hero, Hurley. And so I'm reading this. I'm like, oh, great. Here we go. Here we go immediately. And it says, I want to tell a story about my hero, Hurley. When Hurley's house fire happened, he went in and saved his little sister's doll that she loves so much.
Mm.
And then it went on. It said, another reason that Hurley is my hero is because he sticks up for me at school.
Oh, man.
And I'm like, I'm reading this. I'm starting to cry just talking about it. And then it says, another reason why Hurley's one of my heroes is that he is my friend. And when I get hurt, he helps me. I'm like, what the crap is going on? It's just I feel so proud. It's like, gosh.
Man, that's awesome, dude. That's
just these kids are writing stories about their dads and their superheroes and stuff, and he writes it about his friend.
My dad says, if you ain't first, you're last.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
So, I just was so proud.
And to write a story about, man, that's awesome. Hurley's a good kid. It kind of makes me feel bad about punting that basketball on him.
Yeah, he deserved that. Just because you get a story written about you doesn't mean you're a turd sometimes.
That's true. Yeah. That's true. Yeah. He caught an attitude on Adam and threw a basketball. He was Dad, do this, and he's like, I can't right now, buddy. I'll do it. I'll do it in a minute. I got to do this first thing. He got mad. And he threw a basketball
out of frustration.
And I hit your bill, and it rolled back to me. And I picked it up and I punted 75 yards.
Laces out, Dan.
I punted that. He's like, what was that for? And I was like, for having a bad attitude. And you can go get it now. You should not talk to your father that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did. I punted it, man.
Oh, man.
And I kind of feel bad about it now because he's somebody's hero. And I'm out there punting the ball like he's a zero. You know what I mean? Golly.
Yeah. No,
I am a horrible person.
No. Every now and then you got when you came in, you said, I punted the ball, and I was like, good. I think I said that.
Yeah, you weren't upset about it.
good.
Because you didn't actually see him like throw the fit because you were like in the middle of doing something.
Yeah.
But he gave you the worst look, like turn around.
And he's in front of a friend. It's like,
oh yeah,
you do not get to be a turd head in front of a friend.
Yeah. Good call.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah. No, I'd expect the same.
Total good call.
I would do the same.
Yeah. No, I mean I
would do the same.
I expect. There's a decent chance Sterling's going to go to prison.
Your feral child.
My 5-year-old. There's a decent chance.
Yeah.
Man, there's so many things that are stacked in his favor, and not in a good way. The kid is super good looking. He's like that. He's blonde hair, blue eyed, but he's super like dark complected skin.
Yeah.
You know, athletic. He's a turd. I mean, he's just a turd. You know what I mean? Like he scores a touchdown. He scores a touchdown. His first touchdown ever in flag football. All right, scores, turns, drops the ball, goes into the middle of the end zone, and he just starts hammering the gritty on everybody. Like,
he's end zone dancer?
Oh, yeah, end zone dancer, bro. End zone dancer.
Oh, they flagging for it?
No. I mean, it's church league.
Okay.
They didn't flag him for it, but, I mean, it's just like – and he does it perfect, too. He does the gritty perfect, you know.
Yeah.
And anyway, like in soccer, like he nutmegged a kid. Just kicked it between his legs.
Yeah.
He kicks between his legs, goes one kick, scores, turns around the kid, and he's like, "I nutmegged you!"
Yeah, just smears it in his face.
Oh yeah, and I'm just like, Sterling, bro, like you can't do stuff like that, you know. Anyway, and then in flag football, his first year play, and there's another kid on the team named Breck, and him and Sterling are pretty good. Mm-hmm. Well, the coach will call plays like, "Okay, you're going to turn around and you're going to hand the ball to Samuel." Right, okay. Sterling's quarterback. He's like, you're going to turn around, you're going to hand the ball to Samuel. Mm-hmm. Like, all right, they break the huddle, you know. They going up to the line.
Move, 42!
Breck walks
Omaha!
over. Breck walks over and is like, I'm going deep. And Sterling's like, all right. So, I mean, it is. Sterling, they're
Omaha!
He's totally like, I mean, he's like, it's total audible. He's up there, Peyton Manning, like,
he's sticking his leg back, putting him in motion.
He's like, hey, check.
Check.
Omaha, raw 44, R44, right? You know, snaps the ball. Breck takes off running deep. Sterling, bomb to the 1 yard line. Good catches it. They do this twice. When the coach called the second time that he did it, all right, the kid he was supposed to give the ball to comes and tries to take it from Sterling.
Really?
Like Sterling's trying to throw it, and the kid tries to take it from him, and Sterling like one hand pushes him like away.
Get off, glory, son.
Yeah, that's right, glory, man. Chicks dig the deep ball, you know.
Oh gosh.
So we refer to Sterling as Zach Morris. He's Zach Morris from Saved by the Bell.
Oh gosh.
That's who he is. So just pray for me. You know,
prayers
are needed.
Prayers.
We're raising a feral child.
He is feral.
He is. Fatherhood, man. Fatherhood is.
It's got its glimmering moments, and then the moments where you punt a basketball.
What do you feel like the hardest part of it is?
Not being an idiot in front of them. Man. That is the hardest part of the. I hate when I have to. Well, it's a two-part thing. It's a beautiful moment. And it's a very humbling moment when I have to go ask my son for forgiveness because of something I did that I know was wrong.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been there.
But it's the moment. It's like we talked about in our last podcast, like letting our kids see our weakness is good for them.
Yeah.
Because then they don't feel like they've got to live up to this unattainable, bulletproof dad thing because they're going to grow up someday, maybe be a dad someday, and realize that, hey, they make mistakes too, and they got to walk in them.
Yeah.
It's the hardest thing to do because I want to be like, don't do as I say, or don't do as I do as I say.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I can't do that.
It's tough, man. It's tough because obviously we're going to make mistakes and we're gonna have failures in front of our kids. Mm-hmm. But I think being able to go back to your kids and say, I'm sorry, I didn't handle that situation. That stuff didn't happen for me. Mm-hmm. That didn't happen for me as a kid. Mm-hmm. I think that's a huge aspect of great parenting is being able to admit I'm wrong. Mm-hmm. I made a mistake and I need to do better.
Yeah,
you agree with that?
It's a really difficult thing to do.
Yeah.
And the other times it's difficult is and I haven't figured this part out yet, and maybe it's just because they're not as old as some of your kids are at this point, but letting them make their mistake. When it's one that you deem a manageable mistake to make.
Yeah.
It's hard.
It is.
It's really hard.
It's got to be tough for God to sit up there and be like, looking at me and you and be like, it's really hard to let you make this mistake. But because I love you, I don't want to force you. I want you to choose obedience. Because that's what we want from our kids, right? We want our kids to choose obedience, not because they're forced to, not because we made them, because that's not love. Right? I want you to be obedient because you love me, you respect me as God, right?
Yeah.
I want you to obey me because you love me and you respect me.
Well, and it's that coming to that realization of that he's better than it. He's just he knows better. Like, do you trust him or don't you trust him? Yeah. And that's what when it comes to our kids, it's the same thing. It's the same thing,
man.
It's the same thing.
It's like God is known as the Father.
It's like that.
It's so true, man. It's so true. Trust in the Lord with ourselves. You know, it relates so much. I mean, there's a reason that Scripture refers to God as a father. You know, us as fathers, we're able to look at the situation and go, you know what, man? There's so many aspects of me raising my kids reflects back on God raising me in my faith, walking with me in my faith, allowing me to make mistakes, not forcing me on anything. It really is incredible.
And what he asks of us is trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. I've had to tell my kids multiple times, I need you to do this. I'm not giving you a reason, but I need you to trust me. Why?
Oh, God. How much further?
Lean not on your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge him.
Why?
He'll make your path straight.
Why? Yeah.
And we sit there and continue to why.
Yeah, from the back seat. Why? Man, this is really good. This is really good. This is a great conversation.
Veggie Tales and all.
Veggie Tales and all. Adam, how would people get a hold of you?
If you want to get a hold of me, one, it's not the easiest thing in the world to do, just because
405.
Yes, 405. Yeah. No, you can get us on YouTube. We're pretty active, fairly active. Yeah, we are rebuilding the house right now.
Yeah, we said we were going to talk about that, and we didn't do it.
Next time, we're still stuck in limbo at the moment, so there's nothing new at the current juncture. But Hurley Films is our YouTube channel. We're rebuilding the house and just do a little vlog stuff. So, yeah, you can check us out there. You can try on Facebook, but I'm just buying Honda Civics.
Not telling my friend about it. You can find Final Descent Outdoors on Facebook at Final Descent Outdoors. Obviously on our YouTube channel, you can find Final Descent Outdoors there as well. And on Instagram and Twitter, it's FD Outdoors. And don't forget about our coffee giveaway, right?
Send me the coffee.
Send me the coffee. And I'm going to say this too. You can't just go and make the comment. You got to make sure you have liked or you have subscribed.
Is that what it is? Like and subscribe?
Like and subscribe. That's what the cool YouTubers do.
Like and subscribe.
You got to like and subscribe. You got to like this episode. You need to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And then comment, send me the coffee. And we're going to choose a winner through our YouTube channel.
We promise that we're going to check all of those things.
I promise you I will. I will. I just told you how I went through Kendall Jones's private messages. By gosh, I'll go through it. Yeah, I'm petty. We've already established this.
It's true. We did talk about
Clay is a petty individual. I don't forget things. I don't forget it.
Oh,
all right? I don't forget it.
I just don't.
Someday I'm gonna have a lot of money. I'm gonna land at your house in a helicopter and be like, "Oh, I didn't tell you I bought it, Adam."
Yeah,
just showed up.
Can I ride in it?
No.
Okay, you can't ride in the Civic then.
Okay. I look like the dad from The Incredibles riding in it anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks so much for watching today's episode. God bless you.
Yep.
We'll see you on the next podcast.
Eventually.
I know, bro.
Hold on. I wasn't ready to fade the logo back in.
I don't even know when we're going to get around.
Yeah. I mean, someday it'll happen.